Welcome to Yachting World's Heavy Weather Seamanship series, produced in association with Pantaenius Yacht Insurance. We're heading out in some pretty fresh conditions today, so we're checking out our reefing systems. Skip Novak's going to run through this with us and give us some hints and tips.
Reefing in heavy weather. Well, the first principle is, if you're reefing and it becomes hectic and a complete chaos, you've left it way too long. The whole trick is to reef before you need it. You got to think ahead and anticipate the weather, especially in a place like this where you have a lot of land effect, wind coming down, katabatic winds coming down from the mountains. They come out of nowhere, so you've got to be really sailing along short canvassed all the time. And if you have any suspicion there's going to be more wind, stick it in. You just don't need a lot of sail. Now we're going to go through the maneuvers one by one. The whole trick is do it methodically, one step at a time. Two people can do it on a boat like this easily and bring it down like a window blind. We're going to show you how to do it step by step. Okay, we're going to go through the steps of reefing here now. The first thing is sort your lazy jacks out, however you have it set up on your boat. Every boat's different, of course. So we've got our lazy jacks forward on this one. And the wind's coming out to a lane. You give me a big ease. Let the sail feather. Take all the load off the sail. Okay, step two, we want to jam off the second reef line. We've got the second reef in. We want to jam that reef line off at the boom and put the third reef line on the winch, on the clue line winch. And then we want to pre-tension that third reef. So when we drop the halyard initially, the leech doesn't fly all over the place. We want to pre-tension that thing, get some load on. That's very good. Okay, now next stage is a bit of halyard down. And it's trade-off between a bit of halyard down, a bit of clue line on. You don't want to dump all the halyard off because then the leech goes flying all over the place. And it's no big hurry here. You don't want to do it in a panic. So you want a bit of halyard down, a bit of clue line on. Have it come down like a window blind. Coming down nicely, so we're going to go halyard down and the ring on the bullhorn. At the same time taking in, if you can do it, the guy at the mast taking in the slack on the fourth reef line so that doesn't do a loop around the boom. So we got the bullhorn on, halyard back up. Halyard's made, very good, that's great. Last thing, clue line on.
As you trim on that third reef clue line, you want to have a slack main sheet to allow the boom end to lift up to the reef point. Then you simply trim on. We've got 3 reefs, our permanently rigged storm staysail, and we're set up to go out and sail comfortably in 35 knots.